Hey guys, welcome to my new channel. This is DIY with Kat L. I am Kat. So we're going to do something that I saw on like wedding trends for 2019. I saw it in a couple magazines. So what we're gonna do is try to replicate them. I'll put a picture up so you can see what we're replicating, and try to make it as cheap as possible, but make it look just as glamorous. So what we're gonna start with is, I got things from Michael's. I have these two hoops that I got. They're 14 inches. These are the hoops that you get for cross stitching, because this was only $3.50. And if you try to get the hoops that are specifically for wreaths, those were like $7.50, almost $8 per piece, and those were like a 16 inch, so they were just a little bit bigger, but not that much bigger for the money. So these do have this little piece right here, which we're going to cover with the flowers, so you're not even going to see them, and we're going to paint them. We're going to do a nice gold. This gold right here is the Craft Smart Multi-Surface Premium Ultra Bright Metallic Paint, and this is in. Also got some stuff from Christmas Tree Shop. I know not everyone has a Christmas Tree Shop, but I'm sure if you just go to your local craft store, Hobby Lobby, AC Moore, Michael's, don't forget to look online first for coupons, so that you can get it even cheaper, because sometimes they're not that cheap. I went to Michael's, some of the bouquets of flowers were like $10, $15 for one, so that's not really affordable, I feel. So I got these right here. These are the eucalyptus. These eucalyptus were $4.99 for this whole bushel. Look at that. Like, you're gonna be able to use this a lot. And I also got these flowers here from Christmas Tree Shop as well. These were $2.99. You see, they're not bad. They don't look too cheap either. They're not, they're not like super dollar store ones. So these were nice. And I also got them, also the same ones for $2.99 in a pink. These are a little bit different because these are actually paper, like a paper type of crepey paper kind of thing, so you can see. And I also have this little thing right here, also from the Dollar Tree. Really cute. They only had one though, so that kind of sucked, but I'll take it. You could put them in here and there. I'm sure it'll give them some height. And then you're also going to need floral wire, and I got floral tape too, just in case. These are both from the Dollar Tree. And I also bought pliers because it has a little wire thing here, and I figured I can use the pliers to like bend something, not for specifically for this project, but for another project. So it's like a 2-for-1 deal kind of thing. And these I got at the Dollar Tree as well, because they have like a hardware section. So I got those. So our first step is going to be to paint them. So we're gonna get that started, and let's get going. Okay guys, so we have the gold paint. You want to shake this up because sometimes it gets like a little loose inside, so you want to just make sure you shake this up. We have our hoops here. I have this little paint thing that I already have. Let's see, you can see that gold. So what we're gonna do, we're just going to paint these. Just gonna grab like a medium brush, nothing too crazy, nothing too big. See, like this will fit perfectly here. We might have to give it a couple coats if you want it like really nice and bright. This will take a little time, so this will be the first step. We're gonna let that dry once I get it all around. And then we'll put the flowers. So while the hoops are drying over here, I already painted them. I am cutting out the flowers. I opened up the package, the one that was like this. You just separate them from here. They're already kind of like individual, so you could like pull them. These were able to pull off like that, and they come off. But I also have my things here so I can cut them if you want to cut them a little bit. And then this way everything is ready in its pile like this and so forth. So I'm just going to do that. Okay guys, we now have the hoops dried up. I took out the eucalyptus. They're very long. As you can see, they're about like 2.5, 3 feet long. So most likely I am going to be cutting them in half so that you just have like a little section here, and then maybe use the other half and like do something like that. You know, like make it go around kind of. I also took out the hot glue gun because I feel like I'm gonna need it just to reinforce things. So I have my wire here as well. So first we're gonna start off with the eucalyptus because that's gonna be the background pretty much. So that's gonna be on the bottom. We're gonna cut this in half. We're going to start from here because we want to cover this thing up here. So we want to make sure that's done. Let me just get into proper location here. I'm gonna move this out the way. Okay. Now, just gonna cut a little piece. Sort of like this, and probably the other one as well. That side. Just like that. It's like tapers at the end there. Just gonna go under it to tighten it from the other side. We're just gonna do that. I got the wire. I'm just twisting it from the bottom, and then we'll just lay it flat there. We'll go to the back later and make everything nice and neat with the floral tape and things like that. Alright, so we're just gonna cut from here. Same thing. See, like this is like a nice long piece here. So we're just gonna put that in as well. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold out on that piece because I want another long piece for the top portion. Maybe around the same size. So I'm gonna cut it around the same size as the other one. We'll put that to the side. Make it look nice. Yeah. Make this super pretty. And we'll put offset it here. Let's go in the center. We're going to hot glue a lot of this stuff just to reinforce. It's kind of just to hold things down as we're making things. If we want to change something, you just have to unravel it, kind of thing. So let's try it out. See how that goes. Alright, so then we'll later on we'll do a little glue right here or something just to hold it in place like this, so it gives it a nice like wreath type of look. Oh, let's see, we have some flowers. These might be cut, or maybe you just go like this. I try to straighten out the because these are like the paper flowers, so I try to clean them up a little bit like that. I'm not putting it in yet because I want to see first placement. Let's try to place it first. These are bendable though, so these are great. So something like that. I'm sure we can move that up like that. These I think we're gonna have to take them out. Okay, so this kind of cut off while I was placing some of the white flowers. So what we're gonna do is just start, kind of tell you where it was. I kind of just cut the flower. I hot glued it into the center portion here. I just grabbed one flower just to make it like the center or whatever, and then I grabbed another piece of the white flower that we had. So that I left kind of long. I bent a little bit so it can kind of like circle around the hoop. And then I'm just put it in between here. And I wanted that to be a little long longer than this one here. So you see how that kind of just goes around real pretty. I think it looks nice. And then we'll put that there. I'll probably wire it and glue it. I'm just gonna grab this. So we'll do it on both sides. I'm going to grab another one that's very similar with the little flower on top there. I'm gonna take this off though. I don't want that. It's too much. And then I'm gonna do that on this side as well. I'm gonna lay this flat though. This thing is like popping up. And just something like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna place it there so you can kind of see it. And then we still have 2 more flowers left over from that bunch. So I'm gonna hold on to it because I want to use it for the other hoop. Don't forget to leave things for the other hoop as well. So we're gonna do that, and then I need something here for the center. Something cool. Okay, so I kind of took out the flowers that were here on the side, the white ones. But thank God I didn't put them, you know, I didn't put them in permanently. So I'm actually going to take these out. These pieces right here that were part of it, you see? I'm gonna take them out and I wanna put them down here instead. So those I'm just gonna hot glue. I'm gonna use them as a little filler here for this section. I think will look nicer, and then I'll put the white flower up here because I got to leave some flowers for the other wreath so that they match, so that they both have the same type of flowers in them. I don't want them to be all weird. So I'm just gonna do something like that is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna put them on both sides and we'll continue on from there. Alright, so I'm hot gluing them into here. I cut them into pieces. Just kind of like separating. Oh, my hot glue stuck. Fell out. So I'm just going to hot glue both sides. It's twirling off. Twirl it. Get it in here. And this way it fills this little section up. Just fills up this little section here, and I'm going to do them to both sides. God for hot glue, it's like instant. It just sticks instantly. It's great. Oh, that melted. Right, we'll clean it up after. Let's just get this in here. Oh, making a mess myself here. Making a mess. If anything becomes loose, just go back in and glue it back up. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some of these flowers here and we're gonna put them in. I put hot glue on it already, so hopefully it doesn't dry up too quickly. I'm just gonna do that. Just hot gluing it in. I love hot glue. I'll put some on the other side as well. And then the rest will just be fillers. Don't have to be symmetrical to each other, but just make it look nice. White flowers in now. I have these here, the ones that I got from the Dollar Tree. We're just going to like put them in. These are the little fillers that I was telling you about. Gives it some depth. Gives it a nice different color, different texture. They have like these little beaded things on them. And then we'll put it on this side as well. And we're almost done with this one pretty much. I'm just going to secure, you know, some flowers down. There's some of them are like poking up a little bit. So I'm just going to secure them. Secure the eucalyptus and the ones that we just wrapped with floral wire. So I'm just gonna do that, reposition some things here and there so that like faces up like this. Maybe I'll just glue it like that so it, you know, so it looks forward, because most likely this is gonna be up against a wall or something. So you'll wanna do that. All right, so I feel like we're pretty much done with one hoop. So we kind of like filled it in. I added another piece or two of eucalyptus here, so you can see. So then like when you stand it up, it's really nice. So that's one piece there. You're pretty much just gonna replicate the other one, and then we'll put them together, hang them up, and I think they're just gonna look really amazing, guys. So I did the second hoop. I didn't do it on camera because I'm sure you didn't want to see it twice. Pretty much the same thing. All I did was make it a little bit smaller. This is the second hoop. I didn't make the eucalyptus as long as the other one because I wanted one to be bigger and the other one to be a little bit smaller. So this is them next to each other. I'm going to put them up on the wall so you can see how they're meant to look. It's supposed to look like, oh, here we go, like two rings. You know, when in marriage you put two rings together is infinity. So look at that. You have like a long one, a short one. One will be more up than the other. So you'll see from there how it's supposed to look at the end. So I'm going to be making more videos. I'm going to try to do them every week. Hopefully by the end of the week, probably like Thursday or Fridays, I'll try to get them uploaded. They're all going to be all different types of stuff. House stuff, wedding stuff, DIYs, testing, baking, all it. So any like DIY stuff, pretty much, just DIY. So please click subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave comments below on what you would like for me to do, any ideas I'm taking, everything. So just let me know what you want to do. All right, until then, see you next time.